Shall we get started?
Yeah. So what block are we on, Joan? I
This
can't
is-
even believe it.
7C, week 38.
7C, week 38. And we're 40 weeks? Or is it
42.
42 weeks, and then is it a week of border?
Mhm.
And
Yep, we'll do the sashings and the border
okay,
all in one.
cool.
So I'm going to start with the ebony. We need 16 patches. And
I'm going to back up just a little bit here so they can see a little bit more on the Facebook
Okay.
side. My camera's not quite as good on my phone. But we did get a sneak peek with the cameras. We played with it just a little bit, with the
Yeah.
live. You might have saw it out there.
I think it is out there. You don't really want to listen because I think,
We're like wandering around. Hey, can you hear me? Can you hear me? We're like the Sprint guy or something.
Yeah,
who
can you hear me now?
came from Verizon or something. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
so
Hi,
we're
Mary.
using die number 5 from the 9-inch cube. And I just did 6 layers. That gets me 12 of my 16. And so then I just need 2 more layers.
Hopefully that was entertaining for you.
16 of those. Let's do 16 of these, and then we're ready to start piecing.
Let's see. With the AccuQuick Club, is the angled die in the 8-inch cube?
It is.
Okay.
So it's
Hi, Beverly.
so the angles has 4 dies, and there's 3 of them out of that one that we're using, but it is the 8-inch. Cute project. Oh, did I just cover up your microphone?
Nope. I fixed it right up there. They're all talking about me dancing on YouTube, so that's pretty entertaining. Hi, Judy. How are you? Oh, it's out there, Virginia. Don't worry. Just go out and search for it. You'll see it.
Yeah, should be our latest. Were you dancing? Like, come over here and show me what you're doing.
I was doing the cha-cha thing or something up there. I don't remember what I was doing. It's all off the cuff.
You could have at least done like the floss or something.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all of the cutting for this one.
Wow. That's like a couple minutes in a flash.
I tell everybody this. I don't really think they believe me, but I don't say it just so, I'm trying to get you to buy an AccuQuilt. This is a true statement. If I can't cut it out with AccuQuilt, I'm probably not going to make it. And if I do, it's going to take me a really long time because I'm going to work on it a little bit and then I'm going to put it in my box and put it away for a while because I get tired of it. I just don't want to. All of the raspberry pieces get pieced to the ebony, so I'm just going to fly through these as fast as I can.
Race car.
Race car. So let's lay this out because
All right, layout time, guys.
it's
We got to
layout
make
time.
sure that this is exactly pieced together properly.
And I am a
Hi,
little
Glenda.
bit slow tonight, so
So we need all the viewers' help to make sure that the pieces
Yeah.
go together properly.
I love half square triangles. You can do just about anything with them, make any shape. This makes a pinwheel in the middle.
Feels like we're getting ready to deal some cards or something here.
I don't know.
What kind of hand do you have?
This is a flush.
Okay. Royal?
Of course.
We're checking on the lamps, Amber. Hang on just a second.
Okay. So I've got 2 facing this
Nice.
way, that way, and that way. I think this is right. I'm just going to piece 2 sections together at a time. Press them and then put them back because
All right, so it looks right, guys. Everybody's giving the thumbs up here.
I don't feel confident in my ability to do multiple pieces of this and then just gonna
So maybe
finger
lay
press
them
it.
out and just make sure you always double check.
Sewing the right sides together.
It is no surgery.
Okay, so let's piece those two together.
And Veronica says looks great. We're doing good so far, guys. Everybody
So far, so good.
hanging
I
in
think.
there. Kathy says she's got one of those lamps. She likes it. They are pretty nice. I think you could
There.
use them for all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. Reading lamp.
Judy, feel free to share these anywhere. We don't mind. So, hi Victoria, how are you? Yeah, you can share it on Facebook, Instagram, wherever you want. So you can always go back and rewatch as well.
Yep.
Oh, you're not late, Carol.
There's one segment.
Hanging out with us tonight.
So I'm piecing these kind of in 4-patch manner so that I don't get my pieces all mixed up.
Hopefully everybody's hanging in there. Yep. Yeah, sometimes it does kind of freeze up and I got to hit the refresh there. But
We'll get through this.
yeah. Yeah, others it seem like it's okay. So. Joan, how often do we do this show?
Every Tuesday.
Every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Central Time.
Yep, that one's right.
Unless
Let's
we're
do
on
this.
vacation, which we actually did take a vacation this year, so
Yep.
we missed one. Or
We
two.
missed two.
Two.
And we've not done it like at Christmas and Thanksgiving.
You know, with the new cameras, though, we could shoot and then record and then provide that to you guys if that's something you're interested in.
We're gonna do some other things.
In those weeks and things like that. So, thanks, Victoria. We do appreciate that greatly.
Okay. Those two can go together.
Yeah, Carla, they do have one that's just the desk lamp model. Then they've got the clamp model and then the floor model. So, yeah, I like the desk one too. Year-old Kenmore, okay, and you have a Memorycraft 9700. Oh, well, hopefully you'll be able to get your embroidery machine out. Maybe come in and do some embroidery.
Yeah, we've got all kinds of projects.
Hi, Eileen.
You know, we try all kinds of new things. So,
But I think we're gonna do some embroidery stuff along the way, right? You're thinking?
we are.
Some people that, projects that everybody can share and jump in and kind of.
I got a good feeling, but I don't want to jinx myself into.
All right, we're gonna keep a close eye on this block. HERW. I don't know. Brother SC400. Okay.
Well, I mostly sew on a DDL 8700 at home, which is Juki's commercial machine. It goes really fast. It's like 5,000 or 6,000 stitches a minute. I don't sew quite that fast.
Yeah, the E and the W button. You're back.
And I have an Elma 920 at home.
Yep.
And I have a Bernina
Q20.
Q20 at home.
Hi, Jackie. How are you tonight? Hi, Jennifer.
And then I have a 15 needle commercial embroidery machine. And I like that a lot.
You know, we're going to have to repost that project. Hi, Faye. How are you?
Yep.
The one that you did on the embroidery machine, that one was super cool. It took a long, long time.
Oh, I want to quilt that
You're going to quilt it?
first. Yep.
Hi,
Oh,
Linda.
Q20. Oops.
What happened there?
something.
Out of bobbin?
No, I just checked it.
Oh, okay. Sometimes that happens, right?
Yep.
Oh yeah, the Viking Jade, yeah. EF72, okay.
Okay, that's in the right spot.
So slow after sewing on the 8700. That's true, Julie. It's a pretty fast machine.
Yeah, I told the story, I think it was last week. I told it a couple times this past week, but you know, my mother taught me how to sew. She had bought a Singer Industrial from the factory where she worked. And so I learned how to sew on an industrial machine, and they do sew a lot faster. So then when I left home, I went right into the Marine Corps right after high school. And so I bought my first sewing machine, and of course it was a Singer because that's what I knew and sewed on. And so I called her, and I'm like, Mom, there's something wrong with my machine. And she's like, well, what's wrong? And I'm like, it only goes so slow. I can't get it to go fast. And she just started laughing. So I truly did think when, you know, I was young, all machines sewed that fast. They'd sew 5,000, 3,000 stitches a minute. But I think this one sewed, it might have been like 450 stitches a minute. So when you go from, I would say average around 2,000 to a quarter speed.
You're like, what's broken? This is broken.
I was like Robert, stuck behind the slow person on the highway there. He was like, what is wrong with this?
What's wrong with this picture?
I didn't know. I didn't have exposure to a lot of sewing machines. I mean, I had a really old, I learned how to sew on a Singer that was in, the wooden case. It was the black machine with the decorations on it.
With the treadle foot?
No, it wasn't a treadle.
Okay.
Wasn't, not quite that old. But I know some of them out there have. I think my grandmother had one, and I think she still sewed on it. It was fascinating, but I was too young to sew on that.
Just wanted to get your project done.
Yeah, I wanted to get my project done, and this machine's curling like rush hour traffic on the interstate, 5 miles an hour.
In LA.
In LA. I'm like, this is going to take me forever. So that was, my next machine. I'm like, how fast does it sew?
It's the only question I have.
That was the first question.
Oh, Nina learned on the Singer in the table with the leg and the pressure foot, the leg pressure foot.
Yep. Woo, we're almost done here.
The colors are really, really beautiful. The black or the ebony goes really well with the raspberry.
Yeah.
Actually makes me want a raspberry. Nothing like some fresh raspberries.
Oh,
Delightful.
how about a raspberry kolache?
Kolache has raspberry flavor? Wow.
Why not?
I don't know if you guys have ever had a kolache, but they're pretty good.
Oops.
Pretty filling, though. Can't eat many of them.
Yeah. I got some steam on my block. I'm just drying it off here real quick.
This is block drying 101.
And there it is. This is block 7C, week 38.
7C, week 38. Oh, it's a really cool block. Yeah.
And I made it in one pass.
Hey, woo!
Because I'd hate to have to go look for a seam ripper.